Hey everyone, I'm your host Alexis. Today on Hey Alexis, and I have my wonderful permanent guest, Jerome. How are you, Jerome?
I'm wonderful, thank you.
Good,
Lovely to
good.
be here.
Yes, thank you as always for helping me explain some things to our English learners. And if you guys haven't listened to our podcast before, just so you know, we both are italki teachers. I am from Tennessee, the United States, and I live in Ecuador. What about you, Jerome? Where are you from?
I'm from Ireland, but I am living in Colombia, and I've been an English teacher for close to 15 years now. Quite a long time. So,
Do you do you like to teach any specific type of English that you've kind of grown to love over the years, pronunciation or business English?
kind of conversational English, conversational classes. They're the most fun for me, especially above B1, B2 level. That's kind of my specialty, I would say.
Yes, that's the sweet spot.
Yes, absolutely. So, what do you have in store for us today, Alexis?
Oh, I have some good things. Today, we're going to do our favorite is pronunciation, specifically of regular past tense verbs using the ed sound or sounds in this case. We have three sounds, not just one. And we're going to review those three, starting with the first one is id, which is spelled ID, and that rhymes with the word kid.
Right. Okay. So, most people pronounce these words. For example, I jump it, I kick it, I like it. Can you tell me why that is wrong first, Alexis? Why a lot of
Yes.
students read these phonetically and make the mistake.
Yeah, it's a common mistake that I correct a lot. And so that's why pronunciation is important because you can be understood if you say, I like it, the movie. But if you want to be correct and fluent, we want to say liked. In this case, with the reason it's incorrect because let's use like the verb like ends in the consonant sound k, which is unvoiced. So we use the other sound t. So it should sound like light, not like it.
Okay, so everything here in this category, words that end with a P, K, F, G, H, S, H, C, H, S, C, or X, have a sort of an explosive T sound, I would say.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're called voiceless consonant sounds, and I would say they're made with the mouth rather than coming from your throat, like the voiced we're going to talk about.
Okay. I think an easy way to get this right, I often tell my students hold a piece of paper above your head and try and say this word, and you should see a quick little explosion of air, like kiss, kiss,
I see it.
and the paper should actually move, and that's when you've got it right.
Yes, that's a good physical exercise you can check your pronunciation with.
Very good.
So the id is going to be used with T or D consonant sounds. If your verbs end in those, it will be id. And also note that it creates two syllables, it adds a syllable. So want is going to turn to a two syllable past tense verb, wanted.
Right. So it won't just be wanted; it'll be wanted. Essentially,
Yes,
there's a real. We really enunciate it there. A little bit
yes.
of a push. Very good. So we only use this id when the verb ends in two letters. Am I right?
Correct. And those two letters are easy to remember, hopefully, because they're your other two sounds. So let's talk about the T sound we have with, like we said, liked or kissed is one with that double S ending. Anytime you have double letters too, CH, SS, SH, it's going to be the T sound.
Very good. There's another third category, which is the D ending, which is a little bit similar to T, but a little bit softer. So it's sort of like you're saying the word dog. I call dog, clean dog, damage dog, love dog. But you remove the og, so it's loved, and then you cut it short. Loved, called, rubbed, used. So it's very difficult to hear this one. It's almost inaudible. It's very, very subtle. Sometimes people can't even hear that it's past tense.
Yes. So I would say, if you're practicing in class, definitely enunciate or over enunciate those final ed sounds, just so you can. They are subtle, I would say, but you want to hear the difference between the T and the D.
Right. So I always say that if you accidentally confuse the T and the D categories, like helped and helped, it's not that bad. No one will really notice. If you accidentally say looked instead of looked, nobody will really care. That's more of an accent. But if you go into the ID category, like I helped, I looked, that is a mortal sin. That is unforgivable.
Before we wrap up today, I want to give you guys a few words, a few verbs to see if you can hear and figure out which, by the last sound in the verb sound out of our 3 sounds today, id, T, and D, would we change the verb to? So our first word is offer.
Offer.
Be the past tense.
Finishing in an R sound. So offer, this would be a soft D. So offered.
Exactly. Good. The next one is need.
Need. Now, because this finishes with a D or a T, need, this would have a strong, exaggerated id sound, like idiot. So it would be I needed. I needed some help.
Needed. Yes. Very good. What about dance?
Dance. Okay, well, by process of elimination, since we've done the other 2, I'm guessing it's going to be the t, like that disapproving when your mother is unhappy with you. T sound. So it would be I danced all night. Danced.
Very good.
I danced all night.
And the last one, try in the past tense.
Try. I try. Now, this try, I tried. It's a soft D sound as well. I tried. I tried, but I failed. 2 D sounds. Soft D sounds.
Perfect. Yes. Just remember also try. If you have a vowel sound at the end, it's also going to be D.
The soft D sound. Very good.
All right. So hopefully you guys got all of those correct. If not, definitely try to review and practice your ED verbs. And we will see you next week.
Perfect. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.